Hello, welcome back to my channel, everybody. Now we are close to completing February. That is right, we are close to getting rid of yet another month. So with the closure of February comes a new Blu-ray haul video. That's right, I'm going to tell you and show you my movies that I got for this month. Now we got quite a bit this month. We got about 26 movies to go through. As usual, I won't be going into massive details of them. If you want to know more about them and see what they actually probably look like in more detail, head on over to my Instagram. That's where I do all of that stuff. But yeah, we're breaking it down. We're going to do brand new movies that I got brand new. Then I'm going to do eBay, and then I am going to do CX because we've got a lot to go through. So without further ado, let's go and look at the movies, shall we? Okay, so starting it all off, we have Strange Darling. That is right, I picked this one up from ZAVVI this month. Heard good things about it, yet to actually watch it though. So I am intrigued to see what it's like. And yeah, it's from the people that did Barbarian, I believe. And I love Barbarian, so I'm hoping this will be up my street. So yeah, Strange Darling kicked us off. Then we have Super 8. So this is one of the movies I had on DVD. I'm in process of upgrading all my DVDs, and this was part of like a 2 for £30 deal in HMV, so I thought I may as well get the 4K. And yeah, again, still sealed, not actually watched it yet in 4K, but I have seen this movie before and I do really enjoy it, so it was a no-brainer to just go with the deal and upgrade it that way. Drive Away Dolls, this one here is the Blu-ray. It's like a collector's edition, pretty cool. I have a fun time with this movie. It's not for everyone, it's very unique, but it is a fun time, and it's a good like LGBT movie as well, which is always good. And Margaret Qualley, I fell in love with her with this movie. And yeah, again, not watched this DVD yet, but you're going to see a big thing of all these pretty much sealed. But yeah, happy to have it in my collection finally. Okay, we have A Quiet Place Day 1. This is the one that I got with the Super 8 for the 2 for £30 deal, which is pretty good, but the fact that this is a pretty recent movie. Normally, it can take a while for it to come onto these deals. So yeah, I'm happy to have this one. And yeah, it was a big surprise, this movie. I didn't think I'd like it. I really enjoyed it, so I had to add it in 4K. Okay, we have now When Evil Lurks. I picked this one up from Wow HD. This is an American import. Didn't get a release here in the UK. One of my favourite horror movies in recent years. It's stunningly beautiful and stunningly disgusting at the same time. It's harrowing, it's dark, and it's just unflinching, and there's all bets are off. No one's safe. Kids aren't safe, animals aren't safe, adults aren't safe. So yeah, this is a fantastic movie, and I'm glad to finally have it in my collection so I can watch it long after my Shudder account expires. Whiplash. So this is a movie that is a fantastic movie. I have seen it. It's unbelievable. It's great. It's tense. Miles Teller's fantastic in it, as is J.K. Simmons. And I got it really because it was one of those ones which you got like a really good deal if you bought something in HMV, and I'd already bought a lot when I got this, so I thought I may as well pick it up because I keep saying I'm going to add it to my collection, but I just never get around to doing it. So I thought for $4.99 of any purchase, it's a no-brainer. It's a great movie, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. Short Circuit 2. So this was part of the 88 Films big warehouse haul. They put loads and loads of their movies on discount, and this was something like £8 for the Blu-ray instead of £12-14. So I picked up a few. I picked up Short Circuit 2 and then the ones coming next. And yeah, this was my childhood. Johnny Five Alive, makes me cry, and yeah, I'm happy to have it in my collection. So this one here, Star Time. This is one as well from the 88 Films warehouse. This was $1.99 I believe, or $1.79. It was under £2. Never seen it, but you know, it's like it's going to be like a horror slasher. I'm into these type of movies, so I'm intrigued to see what it is, and at that price I couldn't pass it up. And even if it isn't great, you're not really losing much, it only being under £2. So yeah, I'm happy to have this one in my collection. And then rounding up the 88 Films sale, we got New Year's Evil. So this one here I picked up with Short Circuit 2, which was about £8 I want to believe, maybe cheaper. This one I had always wanted to see. all I'd seen about it was a channel called Dead Meat. They did a kill count on it and it looked right up my street. So yeah, thought I'd pick this one up when it's in the deal. And yeah, happy to have this one. We now got the new Mutants, this one and another film coming up soon. I bought from ZAVVI because they had a sale on as well. This was $2.99 and not the greatest, but I've got all of the other X-Men movies. This is like the only X-Men adjacent movie I don't actually have in the collection. So I thought I'll pick it up because, again, it's so cheap. Even though it's not amazing, it's still watchable. And I'm just happy to have the rest of it all in my collection. So yeah, I had to add this one there. Back to HMV, we have Her with Joaquin Phoenix and the voice of Scarlett Johansson, my one true love. Beautiful movie, really, really great. One of the romance movies that I enjoy. I don't enjoy too many romance movies. And again, it was really cheap. It was $6.99. So I thought, you know what, at that price, I'm happy to buy it and add it to my collection. Then we have Saw 10, again, decent price, $7.99. And this I've been meaning to pick up for ages, but I just never got around to getting it. And I need it to complete my Saw collection. I really enjoy the Saw movies, even the bad ones I really love, and this one is a very good one, a really good entry. Loved my time with it. Was thinking about getting the 4K, but when I saw this price I thought I'll get the Blu-ray because all of my other Saw movies are in Blu-ray, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. So yeah, happy to finally get it and at a good price as well. We have the Smile 2 movie collection on Blu-ray. So we have Smile and Smile 2. I've not seen Smile 2. I've seen Smile 1, enjoyed it. Just never got around to seeing Smile 2. When it came out the cinema, there were so many other movies out that I just watched instead of this one. And I wanted to get it. But again, 4K, they didn't do a 2 movie collection in 4K I could find in HMV. So I'd have had to have spent about like 30 to 40 quid to get them both on 4K. Whereas this one was £20. And yeah, I'm not too fussed about having them in 4K. If I think they're really, really good, kind of would look a lot amazing in 4K, then obviously I'll upgrade, but I'm happy to have the collection here. And then the last one from that ZAVVI collection sale video, I got Widows. This one I had to get because I saw it when it first came out and I was a bit disappointed with it. I had built it up to be this amazing movie through the trailers and I felt really let down by it. But I haven't watched it since, and that's obviously, this came out, I want to say 2018, so it's been a while, and I thought, you know what, knowing that it didn't compare to the trailer, I want to give it a second chance. And again, at $2.99, it would be stupid not to. It's Blu-ray. Not actually watched it yet through here, but I will, and I'm intrigued to see if I'll enjoy it any better. But those are all the brand new movies. Let's just show you my one pickup from eBay. So my one pickup from eBay is Last Night in Soho. Now this is the ZAVVI Collector's Edition Steelbook 4K. I didn't get it when it was available for ZAVVI. I couldn't get it. It's limited to 2,500 as of the little sticker here. And it says, I don't think you can probably read it, but this one is 1,674. And yeah, I just never got around. I couldn't get it in time when it was at ZAVVI. I love Last Night at Soho. I had it on Blu-ray. Always kicked myself that I bought it on Blu-ray before watching it, and then watched it. I thought this would be amazing in 4K, and I wish I bought it first in 4K. So when I saw this on eBay, it was in fantastic condition, and it was £50, which when it was new it was $44.99, so I'm paying £5 extra, and it was in fantastic condition, so I thought I just had to get it. And it's a beautifully stunning movie in 4K, and the actual steelbook and the collector's edition is fantastic as well. Again, I did a whole thing of this on my Instagram. If you want to look at what steelbook looks like and what it comes with, then head over there, because that'll be where to go to find it. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and I'm so glad I managed to get this for a fantastic price. Sorry my friend Mark, who was also looking at this, but he was too slow and I stole it from him. My bad. I did give him the Blu-ray version though, so at least he's got something with this movie on. Okay, so that was the eBay. Now I'm going to do the CEX haul. So the CEX haul is quite big, and for the foreseeable future it's going to be quite big on the basis of, as I said, I'm upgrading all of my DVDs to at least Blu-ray. Most of them will be Blu-ray. And in doing so, I traded in a lot of stuff I just don't use, and I managed to get a voucher for CEX for about £310, so I'm using that voucher to upgrade my movies. So yeah, there's quite a few here, so let's go through them. So kicking it off, we have The Strangers. So this is the Blu-ray second sight limited edition collector's copy. It comes with the Blu-ray, and it comes with a poster and like an art book, and this was £18 together in CEX, and the normal Blu-ray for it, which is second sight, which you would get it without like the collector's thing. I think that was something like £17. I thought for £1 I'm gonna get the collector's edition, and yeah, I enjoy this movie. I love the second one. I think I prefer the second one, Pray at Night, than this one. Chapter 1 can get in the bin. I don't care for that one or the new trilogy coming up, but yeah, so happy to upgrade The Strangers from DVD to Blu-ray. Then we got Source Code. Again, this is one that I picked up from CEX for a really good price, £1.50 it says on here. I will be as well getting release stickers. It's just I've not gotten around to it, and also I need to get like glue gone and stuff like that because I don't have a good time with getting these stickers off. But this movie, I don't remember much of it. It's Jake Gyllenhaal and Vera Farmiga, I believe. I saw it when it first came out in 2008, but I never got around to seeing it again, and I had it on DVD. I just never rewatched it, so I thought, right, found this in CX in good condition, so yeah, I'm intrigued to see to rewatch this movie. Right, we have Sinister. This movie I love Sinister. It's one of my favorite horror movies because it's one of the few ones that actually made me scared. The ending kind of let itself down a little bit. It went a bit too generic for my liking, but the actual majority of the movie, it's terrifying, and the way that they use the haunting score mixed in with the home video snuff movies, it really creeped me out, and it really made me uncomfortable. So yeah, I loved my DVD copy of it. I watched that so many times, and again, when I saw this in CEX, I had to pick it up. Next one is Silver Linings Playbook. Again, this one I enjoyed when I first saw it. It's not one I rewatched, but I do know that I did like it. I got a kick out of it. I really enjoyed Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper together. I thought they were endearing. I love the fact that they came up against each other so often because of their different mental illnesses, kind of kept clanging against each other. I love Robert De Niro in this movie. He's so antagonizingly funny, and it's just, yeah, I just love him so much in this movie, and as a whole I get a kick out of it. It's funny, it's heartwarming, it's sad, and it's entertaining. So yeah, got that one to upgrade. 2012, not the greatest movie out there, not the greatest disaster movie out there, but I do have a soft spot for disaster movies, and again, I wanted this one to be upgraded, and I'm happy that I got it for 50p. You can't go wrong. So yeah, some of the CGI is a bit too heavy for my liking now. When I saw this as a kid, I loved it. Now there's so much going on, it's unbelievable, but it's fun, it's mindless fun. Gordon was the real one. No one cared about Gordon right at the end, which is so funny to me. It just tickles me so much. But yeah, 2012 added to my Blu-ray collection. Still going, guys, we're still going. This one here, Bumblebee, I actually never had. I don't know why I picked it up. I think it was Haley Steinfeld. I'm getting the 4K steelbooks of the Transformer movies to upgrade them, so that's going to include Bumblebee. So I don't really know why I picked it up. It was an impulse buy, but I'm intrigued. You know, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a watch on this one and see how it is. So it's not too annoying that I picked this up before, because again, I just used my voucher, so it's not like I'm paying my real money towards it. But yeah, we'll see what that's like. Green Street Elite. That is right. This movie was hammered into me when I was growing up as a West Ham fan. You watched this when this came out. Like, this was so big. It was a big thing in the community of West Ham because, you know, it was looking at the hooliganism of football. It's always cool to see like your club and your ground involved in movies. It had, Elijah Wood in it, so it had like big people in it, and it was always amusing to see how people like, that's not how we fucking act, that's not how we talk. But yeah, it was just like, when I was growing up, this was kind of like, you watched this over and over again when you were a young West Ham fan. It really was one of those ones that was always on in my house. Then we have Green Street 2. This is awful, like this is god awful, and it's one of those ones that I picked up the set for it back in the day to do a video on. I just never got around to doing the video on, so I watched it and it's just absolutely dog water. But I got it to complete the trilogy, so yeah, the less to talk about that the better, because oh dear, it's bad. And then you have the third one to round it up, and again, this one isn't as bad as the second one, but it's still very far off the quality of the first one. And that's saying something, because the first one wasn't an amazing movie to start with, but yeah, this is more like kickboxing and stuff like that, whereas the others are more just bog standard fighting. It was fine, it wasn't too long, and the acting wasn't that bad. It just, nothing could recapture the magic of the first one for me because of like my nostalgia with it. Another blind one that I didn't actually own, I just bought because I saw it. Grave of the Fireflies. I want to get into the Studio Ghibli movies and do like a video on them, and I've always heard that this one is very, very depressing, but also very, very beautifully done. So I saw this in CX like £8, and I thought, you know what, I'll pick that up. So yeah, not a bad start at all. I've not watched it yet, but I will be collecting all the Studio Ghibli movies and doing like a video to do with that. And then rounding this video up, we have the Hostel trilogy on Blu-ray. Again, had the DVD trilogy. Loved the first one. Think the second one's even better in my opinion. I hated the third one. I didn't even know they made a third one until I bought that trilogy box and I watched it, and it was awful. But yeah, the first one is great. The second one is really, really good in my opinion. Second one goes more gore, whereas the first one I think gets like it gets an unwarranted rap for like the gore in it. I don't think it's as gory as people make it out to be, and it's actually got some decent performances in it, and the script is pretty tight as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed the two ones. The third one's awful, I'll never watch that one again, but yeah, I do enjoy it, and I got this cool box set for £18, £18 for CX to round that one up. But there we go, that is my haul, my Blu-ray haul for February. Like I said, we're going to be seeing a lot of CX titles here for the coming months while I upgrade all of my DVDs. And yeah, I've got so many new ones there that I've yet to watch that I need to get down and watch as finding time. But yeah, comment down below what you guys have picked up this month. Have you picked up any of the ones that I picked up? What did you think of some of the ones that I did like a blind buy on? Do you think I'll enjoy it? What do you think? Make sure you follow me on the socials if you want to keep up to date with all of my other stuff to do with movies and physical media collecting. Hit this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. You make my day when you watch these videos. It means a lot to me and you make me smile. Thank you for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Ciao, ciao.